I will be repotting it, and I will be back once I'm set up. And look at them cutting up. Okay. I hope it's the right one and not the all bright pink one. That I'm going to take each braid down individually, and that I will clip in it. I love these clips because you can Hey love, so I am repotting this allocation today. So I'll be taking it out of this pot that is in the nursery pot, and I'm going to be putting it in this pot here. I'm going to get set up outside where I will be repotting it, and I will be back once I'm set up. And look at them cutting up. Okay, I'm gonna let you back in a little bit. Okay, so I'm set up outside. So I'm just gonna loosen up the root ball. I'm gonna keep this soil and then just add some more soil to it. And she is a little limp with this one because I haven't watered her, because I kept forgetting to repot her, and I was planning on watering her once I repotted her, and so that's what's going on there. So now that the root ball is loose, I will be putting it down in this pot. And this is not a tutorial, y'all. This is just a vlog. So I'm just showing y'all what I'm doing. I'm using Miracle Grow potting mix, which we got from Home Depot. And I'm gonna make a little hole in here where I'm gonna put the roots. Like so. What do you want, Marshmallow? I would spin the camera around. Hold on, y'all. I gotta show y'all. Marshmallow is right here watching, like he knows what's going on. Now he walks off. Marshmallow was watching like he wanted to learn how to repot a plant. So, alright, let's make sure we have enough. Hey loves, so today is October 26th. I have so much stuff to do today. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to break some of this stuff down. I need to make a complete list. I have like a week or 2 weeks worth of tasks that I'm currently working on. Deep breath. Okay, so what I'm doing right now though is going to do a Target drive up, or pick up actually 2 Target drive up orders. Because one of the items was out of stock. I'm actually going to get this pink, the flamingo pink Stanley cup. And I'm going to do a little short. By the time you see this video, the short will be up already, because I'm going to go ahead and upload that today. I've been searching for this cup and finally found it at a Target near me. So I just did a drive up instead of me running in to the Targets, because it's saying that they are in stock. But then when, you know, you get there, they're not in stock. So, got one in stock. Just have to go to Target to pick it up. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do a Starbucks run first. Probably have to get gas. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and take y'all along with me. I have on my headband today because I have not started braiding my hair yet. I told y'all in the last vlog I was going to start braiding my hair. We're going to actually do that today. We're going to get started today. And I'm explaining what I meant in the last vlog about taking one out. Basically, we'll get into it when I start doing my hair. We'll get into that. I'll see y'all when we on the way to Target. Got my drink. Today I got the, this is my usual if I don't have coffee, which I haven't had in a while because I've been really cutting back on my sugar. This is a Trenta peach green tea. What is it? Trenta peach green tea lemonade. And it made it perfect today. Okay, y'all, so I'm at the Target drive up. They brought it out here in a box. So let me get my knife out. And is my knife even in here anymore?
Nope, that knife is in my phone.
Okay, so I'm gonna open it up to make sure this is the right color. I wasn't expecting it to be in a box. They must have had it in the stock room. So let's see. I hope it's the right one and not the all bright pink one. Even though I did want the all bright pink one. Yes, it's the right one. Okay. Woo. Okay, so it is the Flamingo Stanley 40-ounce tumbler. Can y'all put this in the trunk for me, please? Okay. Yeah. Yay. So, yep. I got it. Here's the tumbler. I just wanted to show y'all a better look at home. The color, you can see it much better when I was outside. Here's the front, and then it's just blank around the back. But I love the two-tone of the hot pink and the lighter pink. It's like a baby pink. It is so pretty. Okay, so if you watched my previous vlog, I mentioned that I was going to take each braid down individually, and that I did wash my hair with the braids in because I didn't want to do a full takedown. The reason I don't want to do a full takedown at once, because then I will be walking around with a lot of my natural hair loose while I'm braiding the new braids in, and I just don't have time for that right now. So what I'm doing is taking each braid out individually, and I'm going to be splitting let me see. I need to get a camera and make sure I'm in a frame. Okay, good. I mean, not camera, mirror. Have my mirror here. My edges are very dramatic because I've slicked down all of my edges with the Slick Slay. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it in the description box below. So I've slicked my edges down to keep them out in a way so I don't braid them. This is one of the braids that I took out in the front. And even though I washed it, of course, there's still like a little bit of buildup there. And I'm just going to comb that out. And now I'm going to part this section into one. And I have my hair here. And like I mentioned in the previous vlog, I'm going to do, not per se, some people will call them micros, but basically they're going to be half the size of the braids that I have in now. So really small individuals. Micros to me, I don't know. This could be a micro. We'll see. So I'm going to take one braid down because this is the way that I keep my braids even when I'm putting them in. I measure this hair and I make it the length a little bit longer than another braid that's next to it, so I can keep them all even. And I will give it a little bit extra length because there's going to be some length taken up when I'm braiding it. So I use a Shine Jam for each individual part to keep it nice and neat, and to keep the frizzies down in the braids. And I apologize if I'm breathing hard. I am congested, and you probably could hear it in the previous vlog too. I heard it anyway when I was editing, and I could be, self-conscious about it, but I am congested. And then this full moon is like making me feel anxiety because of the energy with the full moon right now. And if you know anything about anxiety, while you're anxious, you do a lot of mouth breathing instead of taking deep breaths in through your nose. And so that I've noticed that that's what's been going on with me for like a week. So I'm currently being conscious of that and working on it. So now that I have that parted out, I'm going to start this braid on there. I want to make sure that this is smaller. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure that I did do like half the size of the braid. Let me braid it down a little bit. Perfect. Maybe you can see that. So the reason I'm doing it like this is because all of my hair will be braided when I need to leave. Leave the house, or I need to, basically, yeah, when I leave the house. Or as I'm continuing to vlog, when I'm on camera, my hair will be braided. It will just be some newer braids added in, but it's not as noticeable as if, as it would be if all of my hair wasn't braided, or large sections of my hair wasn't braided. I also noticed when I was editing the last vlog that my edges were really white, and it's because most likely I had oil on my edges, and then I applied the Slick and Slay, because it usually doesn't have that white buildup like that. Excuse me, but I noticed that it did in the video. And I'm going to be doing a juice fast. I have to talk to my niece to see when she wants to start it. She told me already, but I can't even remember exactly the dates that she chose. So she, Maurice, and I, and probably my sister will join in. We're going to do a juice fast. So, yeah. That needs to be done. And I could actually include in the vlog when Maurice is juicing, if anyone is interested in that. Or I could just do a vlog specifically, or a video specifically on the juice fast. So yeah, I'm just braiding this down. And as I'm braiding this down, I just wanted to say something really quickly to all of you, but specifically to people who are hesitant about starting a YouTube channel or being a part of social media as far as creating content. If you're self-conscious, and don't feel comfortable, being on camera, because that was me for so long, and that's why I didn't like to vlog, and I had so much content, and because I didn't like the way that I looked on camera, I just deleted the content, and that's what took me so long to start vlogging and actually uploading. And I decided, you know what, this is me. And if you saw me in person, this is what you get. This is who I am. And if someone decides to sit there and pick apart your so-called flaws or who you are, that is on them, and that is their problem. Like, you have to be a miserable person to sit there and just, tear someone down or look for all the worst, or what you consider to be the worst in people. So, don't wait, because I was waiting for my skin to clear up, to lose weight, to be more confident. And it's just like, I'm at that point where I am confident, and without my skin clearing up completely or without losing all of the weight that I desire to lose, I was like, you know what? I'm starting today. I'm uploading today. And I'm not going to wait any longer because this is the real. And social media is like an epidemic of fakeness where so many people are just portraying this life of perfection, you know, so-called perfection, and making it seem like you have to be or look a certain way, be a certain way, you know, where you have to conform to the point where you start to conform even your body to like look exactly the same as someone else's. And it's just, it's not okay. It's not okay. I'll just say that. It's not okay. And, you know, it's time for us to embrace the real. We are in the age of Aquarius now. We came out of the age of Pisces. We've entered into the age of Aquarius. So you'll end up, if you don't embrace the real, you still will end up facing it, whether you like it or not, because that's just the age that we're in and the era that we're in. So, you know, love yourself unconditionally, validate yourself, accept yourself, because it's what all of you is what makes you you. So just wanted to tell y'all that I'm adding in this other braid right now because I want to show y'all what the difference is. Like, you know, with the two braids being in one, replacing one braid. We'll put it that way. The two braids have replaced or are currently in the process of replacing that one braid. So basically we're going from small box braids to like extra small. Yeah, extra small box braids. Excuse me, y'all. I am going to go in there and drink some juice. Maurice made some juice. It's beet, lemon, apples, and ginger. So I'm gonna drink some of that. And I need to get coconut milk. I've really been enjoying this creamer, but I know better. So I need to get some coconut milk and gradually replace it. Like, I was really, really strict on myself. Really strict on myself on what I was eating. And I healed myself from a lot of the symptoms of PCOS. If you're not familiar with PCOS, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. And it's really a blanket term for a hormonal imbalance, because all women who have PCOS do not have a lot of cysts on their ovaries or any cyst at all. I don't have any cysts on my ovaries, but like I said, it's a general diagnosis for a female hormone imbalance. And I'm going to say that it's stress induced first, or exacerbated by stress. But it's really the foods, you know, or the products that we're eating, because most of them are not food. So, speaking of food, I will be planting some more peppers today. I have some sweet peppers that I'm going to be planting the seeds from. And yeah, I think that's it. And I have my hair cart back here. I could show y'all my hair cart in another video. I got the idea, I think, from somebody here on YouTube or Instagram. I love when people share their inspirations. Basically, it's a cart and I have two sewing. I'll probably just have to insert a clip. That's what I'll do. I'll insert a clip of what it looks like. But yeah, I have my hair cart there. Helps me to stay organized. So basically, yeah, I've created micros. It looks like they look bigger on camera, but so this braid was once one, or this section was once one braid. All right, and we have two there now. And like I said, I'm going to do this with all of my braids. I'm just going to go through. I'm going to see this part I didn't clean the part up enough, but it's cool. I'll make sure I clean up the part on these before I get started, or the rest of them. So this is a super easy way to rebraid your hair while having the other braids in, and not, you don't have to do a full takedown and then put your hair back up, or braid your hair back up, if you are a continuous braid wearer, if that makes sense, which I just love to keep my hair in braids. When I don't have it in braids, then it's usually flat iron, just because it's easier for me to deal with my hair if it's straightened. So, but I love braids. I really, really love braids. And what I've noticed is that I love when my braids look older as well. Like, that used to irritate me. I wanted them to always look fresh and new. But I've just really been embracing when my roots grow out and I have the new growth. And it's like, it almost looks like locks. Like, at a point, I was ready to lock my hair, but I just didn't want to commit to that. But I just love my hair and love the texture and everything. You know, start as a child, I wasn't, which I feel like a lot of copper color people can resonate with this and relate to this, that a lot of us weren't taught to love our hair and to embrace our hair. And so at very early ages, you know, our hair was permed and we never got to see the texture of our hair because it was straightened. And so once we stopped perming our hair, and then it's like this huge movement of natural hair care and natural hair love came about, it really empowered a lot of us to really love ourselves in a way that we hadn't, you know, for this generation. Because like my mom's generation, they started the froze, you know, here anyway. And it really, really empowered them. So just, you know, before the natural hair care community, I should say, you know, came online. So before social media, I had already stopped perming my hair. And I started to care for my hair. And I've always had a lot of hair, but when it was permed, it would break off. So once I saw the texture of my hair and how just the curls, the wave pattern, everything, I just really fell so in love with it. And I committed myself to taking care of my hair. So yes, and just, you know, loving on my hair. So I just felt that in my heart to say. I'm not knocking anybody who perms their hair or anything in that nature, but what I'm saying is love yourself first. Love yourself for who you are, because you are uniquely beautiful. All right, so hopefully that demonstration was clear and I don't have to do a voiceover, because I notice when I'm editing my videos that I won't finish what I'm saying. Like, I'll jump around. I'm a Gemini and I get distracted, and I will jump around and like I'll start saying something and then I won't give the full explanation of what I'm saying. I had to discard a lot of footage because I was like, wait a minute, I didn't even finish explaining to this. Like, how are they going to get this? They're going to be looking at this video like, what? What the hell is she talking about? And I'm working on that so that y'all can get the vlogs that I actually record. instead of the trash can getting them on my camera. So, or on my computer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm not going to continue braiding at this moment because I have a lot more stuff to include in this vlog that I need to get done, and I need to upload and edit it. So I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. And I'm back with more soil. So I'm going to go ahead and just fix this. I need to add more soil and put this baby back in the sunroom. Sorry about that. My memory card became full. So anyways, so now I have enough soil at the bottom. Before, this was all the soil I used, so the roots were down too deep, not giving the plant enough space to really spread out and grow. So now we are going to put this plant, set the plant in this little hole here, the root ball, and then we will backfill or fill in more soil. Okay, so here she is, Elegance. That's her name. This is Elegance. Isn't she so cute? I got this stand here from Daiso. I am making some tea in my mushroom mug. I love this mug because it keeps the drink warm for a very long time. Sometimes hot. If I put it in piping hot, it's going to stay hot for a while until I take this top off. I have some mint medley tea. And this was actually made by one of my brother's friends. So Brooke Birch, and I will leave here's her information right here. But I'll also link it in the description box below. The blend that I'm drinking today is mint medley, which is peppermint and spearmint mix. I like to keep my tea in jar. So this jar is from Brothers Honey. He has a local honey business, and this is the honey that we purchase regularly. And once the honey is emptied out, I always reuse the jars. I'm very big on upcycling, reusing, recycling, because we overconsume so much, and it's very important to make sure we take care of Mother Earth. So, and then these jars are so aesthetically pleasing as well, so that's a bonus. This little heart-shaped tea strainer I also got from Brooke Birch Tea Shop. I'm about to organize my book cart. I've already put a few things on there. I'm just working on fulfilling the promises that I made to include in the previous vlog. So I went over my list so that I could get it done in this vlog. So I'm just making some tea as I prepare to do that. I just figured it would be the perfect time to have some. Okay, we're gonna let that steep for a bit with the top on it so it stays piping hot. And I will see y'all when we are organizing the book cart. Here is my cart. So I have a few books here already, and a lot of my books are in storage still. So I'll be getting them out and I'll be adding them to, well, they'll be on bigger shelves because we're going to do like a lot of bookshelves. I have a couple of books that I loaned out recently, which are Black Cake, Oddly, dang it, I forgot something, and Unfairly Cute. And also, Cinderella is Dead. So those books are really, really good. I just want to give y'all those titles because I thoroughly enjoyed reading them. So let's go ahead and get started with organizing this cart. So, and you know what? Well, I'll share with y'all another little clip, but I have some stuff over here on the couch. This is where I keep the books that I'm currently reading, which is that Neville Goddard book right there. I also have Addie LaRue. Honestly, I'm reading like so many books right now at the same time. It's ridiculous. I really need to just focus and finish one book at a time. But some of this stuff that's over here will be going on the cart. I'll give y'all a better view of this. I forgot the title of it. I'll link it in the description box below, but I got it from Urban Outfitters. Okay, so let's focus on... Uh-oh, come on, stay still for me. There we go. Okay, let's focus on the top shelf first. I'm going to be adding a coaster, because I'm going to keep this cart right here by the couch, so when I'm sipping on my tea or my coffee or whatever beverage, I have a coaster so that my tray doesn't get stained. I have these little organizers that I got, and they're stackable, and I can't remember if they came from Daiso. I think they came from Daiso, but I have 2 pairs of glasses in here. I also have some sticky notes that I'll be adding to the top. So basically these would be my tools that I use when I'm reading. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and stack these. Let's see. I have clips here, some binder clips, and then an ollie clip. Okay, and I'm going to add that on top of the glasses because sometimes I need glasses to read, sometimes I don't. It depends on how tired I am. And then the sticky notes up top. So over here on the couch, I have a tote bag with a lot of stickies in it. So I love, like I said before, reusing items. And this is a tote bag that I got with one of my purchases from Gucci. I can't remember if it was my shoes or I don't remember. But anyway, they gave me 3 tote bags with that one order. So I have a whole bunch of sticky notes in here. So if you watched the last vlog, that is what I did with that stack of sticky notes. I just put them in this tote for now. I love to tab pages while I'm reading or jot down notes. So that's why I have all the stickies. I have some grid note stickies, line stickies. With my annotation, I just like to keep the colors neutral and soft. I love using sticky notes with tabs because I can put that tab at the edge of the page and I can easily find it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And these sticky notes I got from Daiso. And they actually, well, they didn't come with the case. I purchased the case separately. Let's see what that is. And I got 3 of them. So I got a gray, a black, and white, which is in here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Here's the case, and it did come with some stickies. And this is, let me see, like a sample size here. So let me show y'all. It came with a stack this size, or a pad that's this size. And this is the size of the pad that I purchased separately. And I am just going to slide them down into this case if they'll both fit. Nope. All right. We'll keep the sample size on top. And I'm just going to put these back in the tote bag for now. And then I also like to keep some smaller Post-it or sticky notes just in case it's just a little quick note or something that I want to jot down. I don't want to take up a lot of space with the larger sticky note. I use the smaller ones. I also have this magnifying glass with a light. Just in case when it's late and somebody's watching TV and I don't want to disturb them by having the light on. Like, you know, if they're relaxing, I can use this magnifying glass or this dome magnifying glass. I got them both from Barnes & Nobles, and this one has a light as well. It's a push to light or push light, push light, and it is tripping right now. So I think it's loose or something. Or maybe the battery is going. I might need to change the battery because it's just like flashing instead of staying on when I click it. So I'll check that out later. So I'm gonna place that there. I'm gonna grab my tea and set it there. Okay, as for writing utensils, so pens, highlighters, I have them in this bag, and the bag I don't think is going to fit on the cart anywhere, but I showed y'all this pouch. Sorry it's so up close. I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit later and show y'all this pouch. I'll set it over here for now, but I have so many pens and highlighters, well, mostly highlighters, MILDLINERS. Let me see here. Here's the brand that I love to use, which is Zebra, the MILDLINERS. Like I said, I have a lot of them. I might easily have like 200 of them. All around, like in different bags and pouches. Okay, so another thing I love to use, okay, we were talking about the pens and stuff, so I'm gonna have to get that set up. And then like I could show y'all like what it would look like after I set up my pens. I think, let me see, will my markers fit in there? See, they won't fit like to lay down in there. Sideways, nah. I'll probably get something set up. Some type of container to hold them. And I could also add some to this pouch that I got. I think I got this one from Temu. They do have them on Amazon as well. So in here I have my bookmark, which is also a timer. I think I got this from Amazon. I'm gonna set it there. I keep some sort of ruler so that if I'm underlining, I can keep my line straight. Set that up there. Okay, I have page flags because I love to color code when I'm annotating. I'll just put the page flags in there. And I have a lot of page flags that I will be adding later. I have a pouch, right here. I think I have like 2 pouches that are full of page flags. And then here's some. This one has a ruler on it, which is very convenient. I have a brand new pack here that I picked up at Daiso. I'll take it out the packaging later. Actually, let me show y'all now because it's really cute, the case that it's in. I have this little tote, and I'm gonna see if it fits on the bottom. It might. Actually, I need to zoom out a little bit so that we can go to the next shelves. So I have a few books here. These are 2 that I picked up at Barnes & Noble's about a month ago. I was watching Seven Bomar's video, and he was talking about Cersei, and it was something really, really interesting. So that's what made me pick up the book. I'm currently reading the first book out of this trilogy, which is the 5th season. And okay, so for this shelf here, I have this organizer with clips in it. I love these clips because you can clip more than one page together. So say if it's a certain chapter that you want to go back and do a full overview on. So let's see here. Grab a book from down here. This book was so good. The Black Queen. Oh my gosh. Let me show you. This book right here. So good. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a few pages here. Let's grab a clip. Just take the clip and then place it on the corner. Uh-oh. There we go. And so now all of those pages are clipped. And I use this in one of my other books where I want to skip ahead to read something. It's more of an informative text. So what I did was I clipped all the pages that I hadn't read. Beyond the pages that I did read, I clipped all the ones that I did not read in between the section that I read and the one that I was about to start reading so that I could go back and review or read all of those pages after I got the information from the pages that I needed to read. So very helpful for that. And it is so like satisfying to see the page flags, the clip. It's just something. I love annotating, so it's very, very aesthetically. Or to that shelf. Yeah. I have 2 more shelves at the bottom. These books were too tall to fit standing upright, so I laid them down. The Mary Shelley Club, excuse me, the Mary Shelley Club. Is that what that is? Yeah, my niece gave me that book, so I'll be reading that sometime soon. I hope. I gotta get through my TBR list. So let me show y'all. There is an empty shelf here. And you know what? I'm not gonna pack it just for the sake of packing it. Or, you know, putting a whole bunch of filling it up, I should say. I can update y'all as I add more to the cart. I will add that pouch though. I'll probably add it here in case I need to get anything out of it. And then I can also add some highlighters and pens to it. But we'll add that there. And because I love autumn so much, we'll just go ahead and add this little decorative pumpkin right there. All right, so for now, I'm just gonna push it back against the wall right next to my daughter's OG, I think that's like the treats truck, yeah. Until we get everything situated, everything painted, remodeled, all that stuff, and then her stuff will go in her room. But for now, let's just go ahead and push this back. Uh-oh. And as I said before, I will update y'all when I add something or take something away. I'll be back later to update y'all on my reading challenge for 2023. Hey y'all, so I am here to talk about my reading challenge for 2023. One of the books that I'm currently reading right now is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This book, I am enjoying this book. I got to a point in the book where I'm like, okay, what's next? I'm ready for the action. It's beautiful world building. There's so much story already in the few pages I've read. So I'm like, let's see where I am. On page 54, I think. Or 55. And there are 400. Well, if we count the extras, there's about 500 pages. 498 pages in this book. And as you saw earlier on my cart, this is the first book in the trilogy set. So I am very much looking forward to finishing this, and I want to set my focus on finishing this and setting aside about an hour a day at least to reading it, and I should be finished within a week. To give you a full background on it, this year I set a reading challenge for myself to read 53 books this year. Let's go into my Goodreads app and see how many I read. For my challenge, I read 15 books out of the 54 books. So last year, I set a challenge for 20 books, and I read 11 books. So this year I read Rebraiding You by Colleen Hoover, Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley, Magical Midlife. So this is a series of books by K.F. Breen. So Magical Midlife Madness, Magical Midlife Dating, Magical Midlife Invasion, Magical Midlife Love, Magical Midlife Meeting, and Magical Midlife Challenge. So those, let me see. Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, and then all the Magical Midlife series were books that I started reading on my Kindle because they were offered with the Kindle, what do you call it? The Kindle Unlimited. And so I started reading the books. I started reading the Magical Midlife Madness, the first book, and it got so interesting. And before I knew, I had read 6 of those books. Well, actually 5 of them. And then the 6th one, I got a little bored with it, or really I got really, really busy, but it was slower than all the other books that I've read so far out of that series. But I just finished that recently, the 6th book. The other books I started in March, I believe. Fake It Till You Bake It was super sweet. A super sweet story. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'll finish telling you about the other books that I read. So Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. That's the book that I was trying to remember the title of. Reading that book saved my life, my sanity. It really helped me with what I was currently experiencing at that time, which was because of anxiety, intrusive thoughts. And I didn't even realize that this is what was going on until I read this book. And I'm so grateful for reading this book. My niece and my sister actually gave it to me for my birthday this year. And I started reading this book right at a time. Like, I'm telling you, it was a godsend, because right when I was just like, I just don't know, like, how I'm going to make it through this, I started reading this book. And by me being able to put a name to what I was dealing with, I was able to stop it. So that book has a very special place in my heart. After that, I read Cinderella is Dead. Loved it. I read the 4D Ascension Spiritual Workbook by Brother Yosef. Loved that book. The Black Queen. I told y'all already earlier in the vlog how much I love that book. Black Cake. Black Cake. Oh my, Black Cake. That's worth a reread. Like, I love Black Cake. Oh my goodness, that book. Wow, y'all read Black Cake. And I saw that they have a series. I'm not really a TV watcher. I really mostly watch informative and educational YouTube videos. Yeah, I've gotten sidetracked again. The point of me saying that is that when I turn on my TV, I saw like on the one of the advertisements or one of the pages, because like it doesn't even come on. We don't watch cable, so it popped up on, like, I don't think it was Apple TV, and we do have Roku hooked up as well. So I think it was on Roku. It advertised that Black Cake has a series coming out, is what I was getting to. Sorry it took me so long to get there. I told y'all that I'm working on not being so distracted. So yes, that's something that I feel like I'm going to watch. We'll see. As a Man Thinketh. I finished that book? I guess I did. Yeah. Okay. A Night at the Tropicana. Really cute, very short story. It was only about 40 something pages long. And then Magical Midlife Challenge, which is the 6th book. I finished that one up. Now, that's 15 out of 54. I did start an audiobook today. I personally, for myself, I don't count audiobooks as books that I've read. Even I mean, I did listen to it, but me personally, for my own count, I'm specifically counting the books that I read. So, Kindle, paperback, or hard copy. I actually read a couple of these on my iPad. I usually don't like to because of the blue light, even though you can turn the blue light feature off, I still rather read on my Kindle. And that's one of the things that I forgot was in that little brown tote, and I didn't add it to my cart until after I finished filming. So my Kindle is on my reading cart. So I'm really going to be planning this week, really using my planner. Speaking of planners, hold this planner in my hand so I don't forget to tell y'all, because it's a part of the reading challenge. But I'm really going to structure my schedule so that it affords me more time to read. And I'll be reading, and then that way I can read while my children are reading during their lessons, because I told y'all before, we homeschool our children. So while they're having reading time, we'll be having reading time. Is the plan. Okay, so I have a Filofax Malden, and this is in, what shade of pink is this? It's really the only light pink. I just can't remember. I could actually link it in the description box below for y'all. I purchased this from Amazon, and this is for, I bought it to be my reading log. I hope I saved the page, but this girl has a shop where she has a lot of printables for reading. It's on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it while I'm talking to y'all about it. So basically, I'm planning on purchasing those printables and getting them all printed and cut out and everything. Let me see if I have it saved still. And into my reading planner so I can plan out what I'm going to be reading, and also I can keep track of what I'm reading and rate what I'm reading all in one place. I do have a little book that was also in that brown tote. I forgot to pull the stuff out and show y'all, but I did give a little glimpse of the book in the video, the vlog before this one, where I was organizing my stationery. And so I do not see those printouts saved, but what I will do, because I have to go through my Instagrams, I have quite a few Instagram pages, because I have a business page and so I'm gonna spare y'all all that, but I'm gonna have to go through and see what page it's on or where I saved it to. Hopefully the shop is still available or still open and selling those printouts, because I was really interested in them, and then I forgot about them because I got sidetracked. So now that I'm getting my life together, I'm going to get this baby up and functioning, because it will help me reach my goals. I know it will. Once I really get myself up. When I'm organized, I'm more productive. So yes, I really feel good about getting this portion into the vlog about my reading challenge, because I almost didn't. I actually had added a little end card and apologized for not putting this section in the vlog, and I was ending the vlog like that. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna push through this, even though my MacBook was acting a fool, and I just felt like, you know what, I don't have the time right now to record this. I was like, you know what, I'm pushing through and I'm gonna get this done. So here we are. And with that said, thank y'all so much for the love, for the support, and I have so much more content for y'all that I'm working on. I have at least 2 unboxings right now that I'm going to be sharing with y'all in the next video, and I gotta go start working on that right now. And most likely I'm going to be doing like a maintenance vlog. I really need to start on that tonight, because I need to do my brows, I need to do my lashes. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done. And we could, what I think I'll do is a voiceover while I'm doing everything. It won't be a tutorial, it'll just be a vlog. And I'll just talk to y'all a little bit about me really being heavy on the self-care. That's where I'm stepping into right now. All right, so I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next vlog.